Have you ever felt that the air around you was heavy, as if something unseen was weighing down on your spirit? Maybe you've walked into a room and noticed an immediate sense of discomfort or tension, even though everything appears normal. What you are feeling is the subtle but powerful presence of energy, both positive and negative, that surrounds us all. But did you know that in Buddhism, one simple yet sacred tool has been used for centuries to cleanse this negative energy? That tool is none other than the humble basil plant. Known for its fragrance and healing properties, basil is a plant deeply respected in Buddhist traditions. In this video, we will explore how you can use basil, both physically and spiritually, to protect your home, cleanse negative energy, and promote peace, clarity, and mindfulness. Let's dive in and uncover the spiritual significance of basil, and how you can incorporate it into your Buddhist practice for energy cleansing and protection. Why basil matters in Buddhist tradition. In many traditions across the world, basil is regarded as sacred. But in Buddhism, its spiritual role is unique. In temples and Buddhist homes, basil is often used not just for its medicinal properties, but for its ability to drive away bad energy. Buddhist monks have used basil for centuries to purify their spaces, making it easier to meditate, focus, and maintain inner peace. Today we're going to talk about the symbolic and spiritual power of basil and how you can use it in your home to ward off negative influences, create a harmonious environment, and deepen your connection to mindfulness and meditation. Whether you're new to Buddhist practice or looking for ways to enhance your spiritual journey, basil can be a powerful tool in your daily life. Let's begin by looking at the ancient wisdom behind this sacred plant and how it connects to Buddhist philosophy. Understanding energy and space in Buddhist philosophy. In Buddhism, energy is an integral part of our understanding of the world. Everything around us, people, objects, spaces, holds energy. Some energy is positive, uplifting, and supportive of our spiritual journey. Other energy is negative, heavy, and can make us feel restless, anxious, or even blocked in our progress. But here's the key. Energy is always shifting, moving, and transforming. Negative energy, in particular, can accumulate in our living spaces. It might come from the emotions we experience, the thoughts we hold on to, or even the energy brought in by others. Over time, this accumulation of negative energy can make a space feel uncomfortable, tense, or uninviting. In Buddhist practice, the goal is to cultivate an environment that supports mindfulness, peace, and spiritual growth. Our homes, temples, and meditation spaces should reflect these values. This is where basil comes in. Basil is considered a sacred plant that can help transform negative energy into positive, peaceful energy. By using basil, we align ourselves with the natural flow of positive energy, promoting peace, mindfulness, and clarity in our lives. Basil has long been regarded as more than just a culinary herb in Buddhist culture. Its fragrant leaves and subtle yet powerful energy have made it a symbol of purification, protection, and spiritual clarity. In many Buddhist temples, basil is either burned as incense or placed around the space to purify the energy. The scent of basil is said to calm the mind, lift the spirit, and cleanse both the physical and spiritual environment. This cleansing effect is why basil is often used in sacred spaces to promote meditation and mindfulness. The act of burning basil as incense or placing it in your home serves as a symbolic reminder of your connection to purity, mindfulness, and spiritual protection. Every time you light basil incense, you're creating an intention, a promise to yourself to cultivate peace, clarity, and protection from negative energy. Buddhist monks use basil not only for its symbolic meaning, but also for its practical energy cleansing properties. Monks often believe that negative energy can disrupt meditation and mindfulness practices, making it harder to maintain a clear and focused mind. Basil, with its purifying aroma, helps create a space that is free from negativity, allowing for deeper meditation and spiritual awareness. Creating a sacred space with basil. Let's explore how you can use basil to create a sacred space in your own home. A sacred space doesn't have to be large or elaborate. In fact, simplicity is at the heart of Buddhist practice. All you need is a small corner of your home, a cushion to sit on, and perhaps a few meaningful objects like a candle or an image of the Buddha. Now let's talk about how basil can elevate this space. Imagine setting up a small altar in your home, a place where you can go to find peace and mindfulness. You place a pot of basil on the altar, or maybe a few fresh basil leaves in a bowl of water. As you sit down to meditate, you light basil incense. The room fills with the calming, purifying scent of basil, instantly lifting the energy of the space. The act of lighting basil incense, or simply having the plant nearby, serves as a powerful reminder of the energy you wish to cultivate. Every time you return to this space, you are reminded that it is a place of peace, mindfulness, and protection. Basil helps create an environment where it's easier to let go of distractions, worries, and negative thoughts. When you incorporate basil into your sacred space, you are making a conscious choice to protect your spiritual practice from outside negativity. You're telling yourself and the universe that this is a place where only positive energy is welcome. This simple yet profound ritual can make a significant difference in how you experience meditation and mindfulness. Using basil in daily rituals for protection and peace. In Buddhism, rituals play an important role in reminding us of the sacredness of everyday life. These rituals don't need to be complicated or time-consuming. Even small, simple actions done mindfully can have a powerful effect on your spiritual journey. One of the easiest ways to incorporate basil into your daily rituals is by burning basil incense. Each time you light a stick of basil incense, take a moment to set an intention. Perhaps you want to cleanse the space of negativity, invite peace into your home, or simply create a calming environment for meditation. As the incense burns, visualize the smoke carrying away any lingering negative energy and replacing it with calm, positive energy. Another simple but powerful ritual is the use of a basil cleansing bath. After a long day, boil fresh basil leaves in water and add the infused water to your bath. As you soak, visualize the basil purifying your energy, washing away stress, anxiety, and any negative energy you may have picked up during the day. This ritual is not just about physical relaxation. It's about spiritual cleansing and renewal. When you emerge from the bath, you will feel not only physically refreshed but spiritually uplifted. You can also make a basil spray to cleanse your home on a daily basis. Boil basil leaves, let the water cool, and pour it into a spray bottle. Use this spray to mist your rooms, your furniture, and even yourself. The refreshing scent of basil will help uplift the energy in your home, keeping negativity at bay and promoting a peaceful, harmonious environment. The role of basil in historical and cultural Buddhist practices. Basil has been used in Buddhist practices for centuries, especially in Southeast Asia. In countries like Thailand, Cambodia, and Laos, basil is regarded as a sacred plant with the power to cleanse and protect. Historically, Buddhist monks have used basil in rituals to purify their meditation spaces and temples, ensuring that the energy remains pure and positive. In ancient times, monks would travel from village to village, often staying in homes or temples along the way. They would carry dried basil with them and burn it in the places they stayed, using the smoke to cleanse the space of any lingering negative energy. This practice continues today in many Buddhist temples, where basil incense is burned before meditation sessions or ceremonies to prepare the space and invite peaceful energy. In many Buddhist temples, basil is also used in offerings to the Buddha. It is believed that offering basil to the Buddha helps purify the mind and body, creating a stronger connection to the divine and allowing for deeper meditation and spiritual growth. Basil's connection to Buddhist teachings on purity and protection. Basil's connection to Buddhist teachings goes beyond its practical uses in cleansing and protection. In many ways, Basil embodies the Buddhist principles of purity and protection. It serves as a reminder that even in a world filled with distractions, negativity, and chaos, we have the power to create a space of peace and clarity within ourselves. The act of using basil to cleanse your space is a form of mindfulness in itself. When you light basil incense or place basil in your home, you are setting an intention to purify not only your environment, but also your thoughts and emotions. This practice encourages mindfulness, helping you become more aware of the energy around you and how it affects your inner peace. In Buddhist philosophy, the idea of protection is closely linked to the concept of refuge. We seek refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha as a way to protect ourselves from the suffering of the world. Basil, as a symbol of protection, serves as a physical reminder of the refuge we seek in our spiritual practice. By using basil to cleanse and protect our space, we are creating an environment where we can safely cultivate mindfulness, compassion, and wisdom. How to use basil for meditation and mindfulness. Basil can also play a key role in your meditation and mindfulness practice. By incorporating basil into your meditation routine, you can create a more focused, peaceful, and grounded experience. Here's a simple practice you can try. Before you begin your meditation, light a stick of basil incense or place a small basil plant near your meditation cushion. As you sit down, close your eyes and take a few deep breaths, allowing the scent of basil to fill your lungs. Imagine the aroma clearing away any distractions, worries, or negative thoughts. With each breath, feel yourself becoming more grounded and centered. As you continue to meditate, allow the presence of basil to remind you of your intention to cultivate mindfulness and peace. Each time your mind begins to wander, return to the scent of basil and the sense of calm it brings. This simple practice can help you deepen your meditation and create a stronger connection to your spiritual intentions. You can also use basil as part of a mindful breathing exercise. Hold a fresh basil leaf in your hand, close your eyes, and take a deep breath. Focus on the texture of the leaf, the scent it releases, and the way it feels in your hand. As you breathe in, imagine the energy of the basil cleansing your mind and body, filling you with a sense of calm and clarity. Basil in everyday Buddhist rituals for cleansing and energy protection. Rituals as practiced in Buddhism are not grand ceremonies but are rooted in simple, mindful acts. Every action has meaning, every movement an intention. One of the core teachings of Buddhism is that peace and enlightenment are achieved not through dramatic actions, but through consistent, mindful practice. This principle also applies to how we use basil in our daily lives. Basil, in its simplicity, holds profound spiritual power. By incorporating basil into small daily rituals, we can consistently purify the energy around us and keep our spaces conducive to peace, meditation, and mindfulness. Imagine coming home after a long, challenging day. You've dealt with stress, difficult situations, and perhaps negative people. Your body feels tense, and your mind is crowded with thoughts that weigh heavily on your spirit. Before you begin your evening or your meditation, a simple yet powerful ritual involving basil can help clear away the negativity and restore balance to your home and your mind. Begin by preparing a basil infusion. Boil a few fresh basil leaves in water, allowing the aroma to rise and fill your space as the water simmers. Once the water cools, transfer it into a spray bottle. As you walk around your home, lightly spray the basil-infused water into the air, focusing on the corners of rooms and areas that feel stagnant or heavy. Visualize the mist as it drifts through the air, clearing away any negative energy and replacing it with light, positivity, and peace. If you have a small altar or meditation space, pay extra attention to cleansing this area with the basil spray. A clean, energetically pure space supports deeper meditation and spiritual clarity. As you complete the ritual, take a moment to sit in your space, breathing deeply, and notice the shift in energy. You may feel lighter, calmer, and more connected to the present moment. This simple daily practice keeps negativity from accumulating and helps maintain a peaceful atmosphere in your home, creating a sacred basil bundle for protection. Another way to use basil in your home is by creating a basil bundle, which acts as a protective talisman for your space. Much like the sacred herbs burned in temples, this basil bundle can be hung near entryways, windows, or sacred spaces in your home to ward off negative energy and invite positive vibrations. To create a basil bundle, gather fresh basil leaves and tie them together with a simple piece of natural twine. As you create the bundle, set a clear intention for protection and peace. Imagine the basil acting as a barrier that shields your home from negative influences. Hang the basil bundle near the main entrance of your home or place it in a prominent area of your meditation space. Each time you see the bundle, it will serve as a reminder of the protective energy you've invited into your space. You can also refresh the bundle by sprinkling a few drops of basil essential oil onto the leaves, enhancing the scent and the energy cleansing properties of the basil. This ritual of creating and maintaining a basil bundle is not just about physical protection, it's about cultivating a mindful awareness of the energy you allow into your space. By consciously choosing to protect your home and meditation area, you are taking an active role in shaping your spiritual environment. Basil's role in Buddhist temples and monastic practices. In Buddhist temples, particularly those in Southeast Asia, basil is a familiar presence. Whether in the form of incense, fresh plants, or dried leaves, basil plays an important role in both daily monastic life and in ceremonial rituals. Understanding how Buddhist monks use basil in temples can inspire you to bring some of these sacred practices into your own life. Basil and meditation spaces in temples. In many Buddhist temples, meditation is not just a personal practice, it's a communal, deeply spiritual experience that involves the entire space being energetically prepared. Basil is often part of this preparation. Monks and devotees burn basil incense or place fresh basil in the meditation halls before group meditations or prayer sessions. The purifying aroma of basil fills the air, creating a peaceful, grounded atmosphere where practitioners can focus more deeply on their meditation. This practice is rooted in the belief that a clean, energetically pure space allows for clearer spiritual insights and a more profound connection to mindfulness. As a lay practitioner, you can adopt a similar practice at home. Before meditating, light basil incense or place basil leaves near your meditation cushion. Take a moment to visualize the space being cleansed by the basil's scent, allowing you to enter your meditation with a clear and open mind. Basil in Buddhist ceremonies. Basil is also used in various Buddhist ceremonies, particularly those related to purification, blessings, and offerings. During important temple ceremonies, monks may sprinkle basil-infused water to bless the space, the altar, and the participants. This ritual is not just symbolic, it's a physical act of cleansing that aligns with the Buddhist principles of purity, mindfulness, and protection. During major Buddhist holidays such as Vesak, celebrating the birth, enlightenment, and death of the Buddha, basil is often used in offerings made at the altar. Basil leaves are placed alongside flowers, fruits, and candles as symbols of purity and devotion. The inclusion of basil in these sacred offerings represents the practitioner's desire to purify their mind and intentions as they connect more deeply with their spiritual path. Monastic use of basil for daily cleansing. Monks often perform daily rituals to cleanse their living and meditation spaces. The use of basil in these daily cleansing rituals is common, as monks believe that maintaining a pure space helps support their mindfulness and meditation practice. By incorporating basil into their daily lives, monks are constantly reminding themselves of the importance of maintaining not just physical cleanliness, but spiritual purity as well. One simple yet powerful daily practice involves monks sprinkling basil-infused water around their rooms or meditation areas each morning. This ritual helps clear any negative energy that may have accumulated overnight, setting the tone for a day filled with mindfulness and spiritual focus. As a lay practitioner, you can easily adopt this daily cleansing ritual. Each morning, before you begin your day, take a few moments to sprinkle basil-infused water around your home or meditation area. This small mindful act can help set the tone for a peaceful, balanced day and keep your space energetically clean and protected. The science behind basil's cleansing properties. While the spiritual significance of basil is well documented in Buddhist traditions, modern science also supports many of the claims made about basil's cleansing properties. Studies have shown that basil contains natural compounds that not only promote relaxation and reduce anxiety, but also have antimicrobial properties that physically cleanse the air. Recent studies on aromatherapy and the effects of plant-based scents have shown that basil's essential oils can help reduce feelings of stress, anxiety, and mental fatigue. The soothing aroma of basil has been found to trigger the release of serotonin and dopamine, neurotransmitters responsible for feelings of happiness and relaxation. This scientific understanding aligns perfectly with the traditional Buddhist belief that basil purifies the mind and spirit, helping to create a calm, peaceful environment for meditation. For practitioners of mindfulness and meditation, this is significant. By using basil in your home or meditation space, you are not only aligning with Buddhist teachings, but also taking advantage of the scientifically proven calming effects of this sacred plant. Whether it's through burning basil incense or placing fresh basil leaves near your cushion, you are creating an environment that supports emotional well-being and spiritual growth. Basil's antimicrobial properties. In addition to its calming effects, basil has natural antimicrobial properties. Basil's essential oils have been shown to inhibit the growth of bacteria, fungi, and even some viruses. This means that when you use basil in your home, whether through incense, sprays, or fresh plants, you are not only purifying the spiritual energy, but also physically cleansing the air of harmful pathogens. This dual benefit of spiritual and physical purification makes basil an ideal plant to incorporate into your daily life. By using basil to cleanse your space, you are ensuring that both your environment and your energy remain clear, peaceful, and supportive of your spiritual practice. Basil as a tool for mindfulness in everyday actions. One of the most important teachings in Buddhism is the concept of mindfulness. Mindfulness is not just something we practice during meditation. It's a state of awareness that we carry with us in every moment of our lives. Whether we are eating, walking, or cleaning, mindfulness encourages us to be fully present, aware of the interconnectedness of all things. Basil can be used as a tool to help cultivate mindfulness in your everyday actions. By incorporating basil into simple daily rituals, you are creating opportunities to practice mindfulness and connect with the present moment. Mindful breathing with basil. One simple yet powerful way to incorporate basil into your mindfulness practice is through mindful breathing. Hold a fresh basil leaf in your hand and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in, focusing on the scent of the basil as it fills your lungs. As you exhale, imagine the breath carrying away any distractions or worries, leaving you with a sense of calm and clarity. Repeat this breathing exercise a few times, using the scent of basil to anchor your awareness in the present moment. This practice can be done at any time during the day, whether you're at work, at home, or even outdoors. It's a simple, effective way to bring mindfulness into your daily life. Mindful cleansing with Basil. Another way to practice mindfulness with Basil is through the act of cleansing your space. As you spray basil-infused water or burn basil incense, focus on the action itself. Pay attention to the sound of the spray, the way the mist settles in the air, and the scent of basil as it fills the room. With each spray or breath of incense, imagine yourself clearing away not only the physical space, but also the mental clutter that might be weighing you down. This simple act of mindful cleansing helps reinforce the Buddhist teaching that mindfulness can be practiced in every moment. By bringing your full attention to the task at hand, you are cultivating awareness and mindfulness in even the most ordinary actions. As we bring this journey to a close, it's important to remember that the power of transformation in your life begins with simple, mindful actions. In Buddhism, we are taught that peace, clarity, and spiritual growth come not from grand gestures, but from the small, consistent efforts we make every day. Basil, though seemingly humble, holds within it the ability to purify, protect, and elevate your energy, helping you create a sacred space where mindfulness and peace can thrive. By incorporating basil into your daily rituals, whether by burning basil incense, using basil-infused water to cleanse your space, or growing your own basil plant, you are connecting with centuries of Buddhist wisdom. Each time you light basil incense before meditating, place basil near your home's entrance, or use basil in your personal rituals. You are taking an active role in shaping the energy around you. You are inviting peace into your home, protecting yourself from negative influences, and creating an environment where spiritual growth can flourish. The key to lasting spiritual transformation lies in consistency. As you continue to use basil in your spiritual practices, you will notice a gradual yet profound shift in the energy around you. Your home will feel lighter, your mind clearer, and your connection to mindfulness and inner peace will deepen. Over time, these small acts of mindfulness and intention will accumulate, helping you build a strong foundation for your spiritual journey. In Buddhism, the path to enlightenment is often described as a journey of 1,000 small steps. Each step brings us closer to inner peace and understanding. By making basil a part of your daily practice, you are taking those steps toward a life filled with peace, clarity, and spiritual protection. So as you move forward on your path, remember the simplicity of basil and the profound impact it can have. Let it be a reminder that within each of us lies the power to cultivate a life of balance, harmony, and purpose. Embrace the energy of basil and allow it to guide you toward deeper mindfulness, clearer intentions, and a more peaceful, protected environment. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of basil's spiritual power. May your journey be filled with light, peace, and mindful actions that bring you ever closer to your true self. May basil be your guide, your protector, and your reminder that even in the simplest things, profound wisdom can be found. Until we meet again, stay grounded, stay mindful, and let peace guide your steps.